Hi, welcome to the Untidy Artist. Today I'll be showing you how to make a satin singed wild rose hair flower. Now these are one of my favorite flowers. They're really nice for formal occasions, also for weddings or just for every day. You will need a strip of poly satin fabric, felt, glue and a glue gun, scissors, a ruler, clips, and a candle and a match. The strip of poly satin fabric needs to measure approximately 53 inches long by 3.5 inches wide, and from this we're going to cut our petals. You will need 21 separate petals, each measuring 2.5 inches by 3.5 inches. So just measure 2.5 inches off your strip and cut 21 separate petals. And then we need to make a figure 8 shape or a bow tie out of them. So to do that, I take several pieces of the fabric, fold it in half, and then I just cut it at an angle on both sides to give me that bow tie shape. Once I have that, I'm just going to round off the corners on each side, and this will give me the nice curve of the petals. This does not have to be perfect. It actually looks a lot more natural if the petals aren't perfect and a lot more interesting. The next part is the fun part. Go ahead and light your candle, and then you're going to take each piece of fabric and gently hold it up to the side of the flame, and you're going to start melting the fabric. You'll see that it curls up or down and just kind of singes the edges, making them a little bit darker and making them look more realistic. And you'll kind of need to play around with this a little bit. It did take me a little while to get a hang of it. You might want to practice on a few petals. Also, it's smart to have a bowl or a cup of water handy in case you burn your fingers. Sometimes it can get a little bit tricky holding it close to the flame. Once you have all of the edges singed, you're going to give your petals some shape. So put a dab of glue right in the middle, fold it into a V, and then with your other hand, pinch it right in the middle, kind of twisting it a little bit. So dab of glue, fold it up into a V, and then just pinch it with your other finger. This gives each of your petals dimension, so do this with all 21 of your petals. The next step is to attach it to the felt, so cut a 2.5 by 2.5 inch square of felt, and then round off the edges to create a circle, and this is going to be the base of our flower. Find that because the petals are each handmade, some turn out a little bigger than others, so I separate those into two piles, one of the bigger petals that I use on the outside edges of my flower, and one of the smaller petals I'm going to use on the inside of my flower. You'll take 6 petals and place a little bit of glue on the outer edge of the felt, and you'll slightly overlap the 6 petals, creating the outer edge of your flower. So you can see we have 6 separate petals here, lightly overlapped. And now we're going to do our next layer. And the first layer had 6. The second layer is going to have 5 petals. So you don't want to lay them on top of each other. Alternate the layers just a little bit and kind of just look at it as you go along. Sometimes I play with the petals and see which ones I like, how they look better in different spots. So there we have our layer with 5, and now we're going to do 4 petals. So another row of glue and overlap your 4 petals, and you can see we're getting closer and closer to the center here. On this one, you're actually going to put the glue on top of your layer of flowers there that had 4, and we're going to place 3 of our petals. And then the very last layer, you'll see how we're going to put it right in the middle there. I take my last 3 petals and I'm going to bunch them up and put them in the center there. So a big dab of glue right in the middle. And then this time, instead of pressing them down right at the edge, I just kind of push them gently into the center and gently push my finger down so that it attaches, but you don't want it to lay flat. Ta-da! Your flower is complete. Now I'm going to show you how you can attach it to a clip if you'd like. So take a piece of felt, cut the felt to measure 1/2 inch by 1.5 inches, grab an alligator clip, and line the alligator clip with glue, and then press it gently onto the back of the flower. To secure the clip into place, take your strip of felt, line it with glue, open up your clip, and keep it open, and press down the felt until it's nice and secure, and enjoy your beautiful hair accessory. If you have any comments or questions, please post them below. Also, please check out some of my other tutorials. You can show your support by subscribing to The Untidy Artist. just click on the link here. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.